Hello everybody, this is Armando from the vault. Today I got Mortimer here with me. I hadn't seen Mortimer in a while, kind of been in the shelf over there. But today it's a awesome day. Yesterday I went to a coin show in St. Louis, Missouri, and I completed my typeset. Now what I did here in the typeset where wouldn't see much of a glare, I took out the plastic sheets, and you see that one classic head is turned, but I'm going to go from the left to right up there. I have a drape bust half cent and good for, and I'll show you my sheet after a while, and I pretty well got the grades of all these, and I got the 1803 half cent, the 1833 classic head half cent, the cornet half cent, and then on the next roll it's a large cent. I will be upgrading that 1803 drape bust. I have a classic head next to that, and it is an 1813, an 1838 cornet head, and an 1854, and those are the large cents. I'm not going to show you the dates on all of them, whatever, because I'd have to read them off the list because I can't see them. But if you see the first one, there's a Flying Eagle set, and it goes from Indian head set, and I guess there's a copper Indian head, one with a laurel wreath, and then there's another one, the bronze, one's a copper nickel, and then you get into the Lincoln heads. It's a 1909 VDB, and then another just a regular wheat cent. Then you get into the 1943 steel cent there. And really, what you're looking for, they always say the 1943 is worth a lot of money. It's when you get into the 1943 copper cent. And there's a 1959 to date memorial cent. Then you go into the 2 cent piece, the 3-piece silver, and then the 3-piece nickel, which is a 3-cent nickel they refer to. Okay, and then you go to the next page here. And I need to make sure these don't fall out or whatever, because, you know. And the one that I just got, one of the ones I got, it fits kind of lightly in the page. I'll be fixing that. But that cap bust, and that is in AU condition. It's one I got at the coin show yesterday. And then I got the Liberty seated half dime, and then you go into the Liberty seated with arrows and with legend, and then you go into the V nickels. Okay, one of them that that's they refer to it with rays. If you see the rays in there, and the one with no rays, and then there's one. The first one had cents, no cents in it. And then they had the Liberty head, V-nickel. Oh, actually, that's the no cent. That was the 1883. That's the first one that they had. And the reason they changed it from no cent after the 1883 is because it was the same thing as like the $5 gold piece. So they changed it to have cent in there where they wouldn't, because people was gold plating them and they passed them off as $5 gold piece. And there's a variety 1, and that just has to do with a mound and the buffalo nickel. That's the first one they made with the variety 1. And then you get into the variety 2 buffalo nickel, which is just a date. Then you got the 1838, which is the first Jefferson nickel. Then you have 1942 to 1945 are the 35% silver nickels. And 1942 was a transition year, so some of the 1949 are not have 45% or 35% silver, I believe. And then you have a cap bust dime, a Liberty seated dime. Then you have the Liberty seated with arrows and one with legends. And then you have the Barber dime, the Mercury dime, Roosevelt dime, and then you have the clad dime to date. Hopefully none of those other ones fall out. I think those large cent are the only one. Then up here at the top, you have a 20-cent piece. Now that 20-cent piece is a 20-cent piece with, it's a Carson City. Then you get into the quarters. You have the cap bust quarter. Then you have the Liberty seated with motto and one with arrows. And then there's one with no motto. I think they believe in the motto, the banner up there that says, "In God We Trust." Okay, then you have the Liberty Head quarter. You have the Liberty Seated, Variety 1. Now, the Variety 1 was only in 1916 and 1917. The Variety 1, it has no stars on the back, on the bottom there. Liberty Seated, Variety 2, 17th through 30th. Then you have just a regular silver quarter, and then a clad quarter there to date. Then you get into the half dollars, the cap bust, the cap bust reeded edge. Then you have a Liberty Seated with no motto, and I'll probably be upgrading that one. That one looked like it's pretty poor shape. There's another Liberty Seated with arrows, and a little Liberty Seated half dollar with motto, and there's the Barber half dollar. And you see it's kind of turned back around. I'll get my gloves on, whatever, because I still don't want to touch these coins with my fingers because of the oils on your fingers, whatever. It eventually leave a mark on the coin. Okay, and there's what we know as a regular half dollar, the Liberty Walker, and then the Ben Franklin, and then you have your 6460 Silver Kennedy, and then a 65 to date clad, and then I showed the back of those, the commemorative dollars, half dollars, because one of them is 1883 and one's 1892 and 1893, I believe. And then the Booker T. Washington, and then you have a regular commemorative half dollar there. Now, these are two of them I just got, and you'll see that 1859 and the 1872. I got those. I'm sorry about the phone call there. I had to, but I just got those yesterday, and those are that first one, the 18. I can't remember what date it was. That one's AU, and the other one's very fine on the dollars. And those were the two I needed right there. Then I got a trade dollar in there. I got a regular Morgan, a regular peace dollar, and the 1971 to 1978 Ike dollar. Now, some of the books don't have this Latinx page, which it probably does belong to the book. It's a bicentennial page with a bicentennial quarter, half dollar, and a dollar. I just ended up getting a bicentennial and 40%. I might end up putting those in the book, just put them in the book, because it doesn't say whether they're clad or silver. And actually, from the book, you wouldn't be able to tell that they were silver. And then I got Susan B. Anthony and Sacagawea and the 50 state commemorative. And then I have a commemorative dollar, and then the American Silver Eagle, and I believe I put a 2021 in there, the type 1. Now this is a page that I may attempt to do, and it has your gold in there. I don't have the $1. I have the quarter dollar. I have an Indian. I have a Liberty Head. And I have one of the $20 gold piece. But I'm not really sure if I want to stick them in there. But I probably have half of them already in my collection. But I don't know if I want to stick them in this deal. Now, I'm going to show you this page here. My wife, she's very into supporting me on my coin collection and everything. But she made this page, she does crafts, but she made this page, and what I did is I'm going to show you the page here. I may not show the process or whatever, because I don't want anyone to scare anyone and not doing a typeset. But basically what I did here is I put down by the pages, and I kind of made it, I numbered it by one. This way I could keep them in order when I sorted them. And I put down what it was, the date, and the item number, and then I put down the grade. If you see that drape bust was in, good 4, whatever. And I had a good friend of mine, Ricky Knuckles, from Bella Vista Coins, help me with the grading on some of these. But with the book that I use and everything else, I get pretty close to the grades on the coins. So, and it has all the coins in here in order. This way, if I ever get ready to upgrade the set or ever get ready to sell it, I pretty well have got some of the prices of what I purchased the coins for, and then what the value of them on there. So basically what I'm going to do here now is, I probably should have had that label up for a typeset, but I didn't. I'm going to fold this in half here. And then if I ever decide to go showing off my set or whatever, or want to know what I have and what I need to upgrade and what I have, and it's easier if you have the, like I said, the value in there, whatever, and you know what the value of your coins are. This way, if you ever do get ready to sell it, whatever, you kind of got an idea. Thank you for watching. I do have a playlist of me doing this as it goes along. And I'm very proud to have completed this. The guy at my local coin shop, Dale Bunyard, had encouraged me to do this type set. It usually takes, this is a set that usually takes years and years to complete. I will upgrade 2 or 3 of the coins. I kind of took about 7 months, and I've got there, and I've really enjoyed doing it. So if anyone's needing one of my stickers or have any questions about my type set, I will have my email, my address, and everything else. If you want to support the channel, feel free to call me, because a lot of people have my numbers. Feel free to give me a call. But or if you need one of my stickers, email me and I can get it to the mail in the mail for you. This is Armando from the Vault, out. Thank you very much for watching.